Welcome to another episode of SSL Madden 19 Season 1. Facing off with the 5-1 Titans. Jim Jupiter. Good player, smart player. Lost his first game last week to Beast Mode. The Ravens, who is also a very smart player. Looking forward to this matchup. We ran a lot of too high last week, so we're prepared for that, if that is in fact what he brings again. Can I play calling?
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Stuck on a D-line in there. Alright. I think my big nickel package... maybe not. Thought I did some things. My big nickel.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Did not mean to be on this guy. And that's why. Two guys bracketing that dig. Both told the player over the top. And neither of them carried him to the next zone. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright. Underneath responsibilities there. I don't know why that... So there's a huge issue with backside hard flats not looking for work, which hopefully they eventually work out. That guy, once he released the seam, he didn't make any attempts to look for work in the other direction. Something that they're going to have to fix eventually. Spins are incredible. They are incredible. Still a little cover one. Oh, what hit. Let's see.
Keep it rolling.
Get stuck on a D lineman. Snap him before I can get out there. I was going to see if I have... This team, unfortunately, I don't really have, like, better run personnel. It just is what it is. I can go big nickel, but other than that, my D-line's very good, but I don't have, like, specialized run stuffers available to me. Wow, it's just taking years for my passers to get there. It's releasing 5 on the routes and it's just taking forever to get any pressure. I'm going to start blitzing here, but let's try that here. I like how my team is aligned there anyways. I'm okay with that. Let's go match.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
It's a good keep. Excuse me. And again, just not looking for work. That guy in the flat out there, guarding no one. I carried the seam. That's what I was supposed to do. Guy in the flat, carried no one. Sat there, did not look for work. Red zone, they go down to more of a base defense. Buzz trap defense potentially.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Not bad. Bad. Derrick Henry's a strong runner. I don't know that the wide alignments really helped us at all this game, so let's not do that. Let's see this work. Let's try this blitz from boundary here. I don't love that actually. I don't like doing that with the running back on that side. Now I typically try not to spy whenever possible, like rat in the hole D-line stuff because it's so overpowered in the game, but he's running, that's already his 4th or 5th run with the QB, so I am probably going to spy quite a bit this game. Normally wouldn't do it, but probably going to be a necessity in this one. Come on down to the box. There you go.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Wow. Ingram's having a game. Give him a too high safety look and see if we can bait the bad throw. Back arrow out. Definitely going to be spying here. Alright. Not bad, holding to a field goal. Diddied up almost the whole first quarter, unfortunately. Now it's up to us to execute offensively. If he runs a lot of too high man, which is what he did last game, a lot of 2-man under, we should have no problem with that. But we shall see. We might as well come out and test that right away. Run some things that attack it. This does not look like man. Let's see if we can establish a little bit of our own game. Well, insta shed, but Melvin Gordon makes something out of nothing. We got no complaints about that. Right, this is a loosely a 7-man. This is an effective 7-man box, I would say. So let's do that. What a tackle! Wow. One broken tackle there could have been a huge play potentially. All right, let's do this. I think we're actually going to run to the second quarter here. Come on, this clock goes. I should have read him better. He cheated way in that. I had a route on the outside. I assumed he was going to stay in his responsibility on that route, and instead he came and triple covered the quick crosser. It's a terrible read on my part. Had I stuck with the actual play design, it was an easy first down conversion. So, got me.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Check the backer, check the backer. Easy.
Well, he is loving his own lead this game. That is for sure.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
That's a spy. Hopefully one of these times he'll fumble. He's looking to scramble a lot.
Let's go.
Okay, two guys, bracketing one, neither one looking for work at all. Just letting them attack their zone and sitting around as if they have no recognizance no recognition of the fact that he's in their area at all. That is terrible. That is not a good read based on the fact the defense is there, but it's something that, you can just count on it happening so many times a game because they just don't look for anything. They're not aware. Good tackle. Gotta hold another field goal here.
We got three down. Hey, fellas, we got three. Let's go.
Watch for the run here potentially. Okay. It's a good play call on his part. Counters are not great out of the shotgun, unfortunately for him. Okay, back to regular nickel here unless I can actually go base personnel. It's a tough call. Tough call in the situation.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Did not ask for that rotation. Bring him down to the box. Okay. Now we're in super risky land over here. Not want to take a safety here.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
What a throw and catch. It's huge. It's in a hard zone because the flat immediately chased the running back. Pass pro held up. This should be... I'll let him come all the way over. Okay. Nice. He's still not guarding it technically, but in Madden, who knows? Yeah, not bad. I could have been a little more patient with how I threw that. Some of these fronts I'd love to run. A lot of these six-man fronts, depending on alignment and personnel, I'd like to run the ball on it, but there's so much randomness that can happen, unfortunately, with insta-block sheds. There's just a lot of times I'm hesitant to run when, even when I feel like you see my alignment, 61. He literally just ran past everyone and blocked no one. Just ran past him. That's exactly the kind of issues that I'm talking about. This is cover 2 zone. This could be a potential big play opportunity. This might be man across the board. I hate to throw a slant that late, but it was the only option I really had at that point. He pulled somebody off pulled the defender off his actual man. And of course, because they don't adjust to that, I couldn't throw to him either. Next time I'll put that running back on a more extended route. Looks like he's playing man. He looks like he's giving help off the running back with a man defender, so the answer to that is put the running back on a route that you can't help off of. Which sounds obvious, but it's actually a really important adjustment if that's what someone's doing. That's perfect run. Looking for right there. And let's try this. Left hash, you can actually run this. I can get set for a snap. See, he's almost able to play both of those routes. If you notice that snag, he really chased that tight end pretty deep and was still able to get back to that snag route. Not able to pick it off, but able to influence it, which really just shouldn't be able to do. Okay, this play, I don't know that that route on the outsides really does anything, so I'm just gonna change it. That's wide open. Oh, break a tackle! One broken tackle, that's a touchdown. Alright, let's go back to this one. We called this earlier and didn't run it because he called a timeout, changes defense. I really would like to hit him with a shot up the middle. I got Odell Beckham Jr. in the slot here, so obviously that's a threat. I want to make him afraid of leaving the middle of the field open. Yeah. Yeah, safe. We got time. Not this drive done. I knew as soon as it snapped that it wasn't too high. The pre-snap was too high look, but it's pretty cloud. Let's try this. Run a variation of follow out of this formation. And sometimes you can catch the dig over the top if people are too aggressive on the drag. You can see there I'm just making it follow between Allen and Williams. You just got to be smart about how you read it. That's easy money there. Liking that blitz. I need to run it already. To run a draw against, but honestly in the game, inside zone's probably gonna be a lot better. Yeah. He's got no timeouts, so no reason for us to rush it. He cannot stop the clock. All right, Melvin Gordon. Call you easy money today. You're running great. Even if you didn't break any tackles off pass plays. $99-yard, 5-minute, 54-second drive. I feel good about that. I just can't give up. Kickoff. Sure. I think we got enough wind. We can kick to the back of the end zone. Yeah, perfect. Works out perfect. 44 seconds. We got all 3 timeouts, so potentially huge here. If we could actually get him in a third and on his side of the field with 30 seconds or more, be prime scoring opportunity for us potentially. So personnel is in. Okay. I could want to run the ball here just to take it to the next quarter. So let's be aware of that. And let's do this. I'm going to bring a little bit of a modified blitz here, probably. So, yeah, we're good. Actually, we'll just control this backside run defender in case that's the direction he decides to go. Are we going to tackle him, or we'll give him a timeout just in case? See if we can get 3rd and long. And this time we'll just go straight hard flat. Helps a little bit with the run support, and if he tries to go underneath. Just gotta be aware of where the route combinations could go. Okay, now obviously we will not call a timeout from here. Leave it up to him to push the tempo if he wants to. No timeouts. Puts him in a tough situation. Probably makes sense at this point for us to go aggressive pass rush and go with a wide 9 because you really can't, from a time standpoint, you can't really run the ball here. Two guys could have picked that off. I want to go with the trap defense, but might be too risky, so we'll go with this. So Sharp's taken care of in theory by a dedicated man. We'll probably just use this. And we'll let him punt the ball to us. Davis Brown's having a good game. It's actually having a pretty good season already, as is Perriman. It's just for some reason kick returners just have no speed. It's crazy. Run the ball here. And take a tap. Alright. We get the ball. This is a very, very shortened game right now. I think it's going to be the least snaps. I don't know if we changed how the clock works or what, but this game is going to be really short. Very low amount of snaps. Base play here out of 11 personnel when I'm under center. It's a solid outside zone. It's really just a matter of coming out and play, checking what alignment looks like, personnel, seeing if you want to change it up. So it's not a terrible run here. It's not amazing either. It's kind of a balanced front, but we'll go with it. See if we can pick up the block. Just got to be really patient on this. Yeah. Man, he's tackling so well this game. Just can't get anybody to miss a tackle. Okay, 2nd and 5. Chance to do something here potentially. Let's do this. This little Astro concept here to the wide side of the field. Gives us something over the middle. A little high-low on the outside. I should not have to play that the way that I did, but they declare so late sometimes on the flats. Alright, first down. Been running the ball almost every first down. Could have a chance to take a shot here. Chance of him being in it too high, though, on first down seems low. Let's just do this. Just got to come back from the outside. And I had and Cyprian, who's not a pass rusher at all, literally no pass rush ratings, gets instant pressure because someone ignores him. Just doesn't pick him up. And it's because it's that overload blitz. And apparently the logic is still not there to properly handle those numbers. They've seen literally that exact same blitz 4 or 5 times now already this game. And you're gonna miss the pickup. It's awful. Had a guy sit there and whiff. Didn't pick up anybody. Kind of thing that needs to change. And he was using the D-line, so got artificially quick pressure there. I had the look that I wanted, but didn't have a clean pocket due to a 4-man rush getting way more pressure than it should have. Not expecting anything crazy here. Really just take whatever's there, essentially. And what was there happened to be a nice, really well-run post route from my tight end who was flexed out against zero blitz. I don't like that play call at all. I feel like it was just set up in a way that was a little bit too obvious. An off man is death against certain routes. Honestly, didn't know that tight end would beat the man. I had to actually read it. I don't know that is one of those win every time routes, but off man is something that you just can't trust against everything. Who knows? Not something I would ever put money on. Too much risk in all the throws that I thought I had there. Let's see if we can run this. I think this run usually turns into a B to C, unless they do something really specific in terms of where they. But we'll see. Just gotta be patient with it. Yeah. Wow, it's so bad. I probably should just never run that play. That was blocked so miserably bad. And from a realism standpoint, perfect play call. Backside cornerback blitz, everyone rotating to that side in coverage. I mean, that should have been a huge play. Need to find, yeah, probably a jailbreak screen here. If he runs that blitz that he loves so much, it'd be a perfect time to do a jailbreak. That's assuming he's not doing something goofy with contains or, whatever. So he's not. Last time he was just in straight cover 3 here with a 6-man rush, I want to say. Let's just do this. Alright, it's fine. Good kick. Man, kicking is... Or not? Wow, I don't know. It wasn't vibrating, and I literally could not have kicked that more perfectly. I hit both of the white lines. Kicking is a mystery in this game, apparently. Wow, that's huge. It was a really good drive. Thwarted by a poorly thought out game mechanic. Kicking game in Madden is absolutely horrifically bad. Wow, that should have been a pick. Wow. It's really, really unfortunate when you take risks. You take risks in the coverage game by going hard flats when you're playing underneath and they get there and don't get the picks. It's such a disappointment. Middle here is going to be a little bit exposed if we're not careful. Why are we aligned like this? I don't like this at all. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Okay, so there's a guy responsible for that side. I have no idea why he bailed, since he had help over the top. Jeez. The logic of any of the older zone plays in this game is hard to figure out. Oh, I'm still on aggressive pass rush. I need to turn it off. It is my fault. It's funny that I can't even tell that it's on aggressive. That's how terrible the pass rush is this game. Let's try this.
Let's go.
It's a good route, good throw. It's a comeback route against off man. It's probably going to win every single time. That's fair. That is fair. Gotta be more aware of the midline out of that formation. He likes to run that.
Let's go.
I've seen him run that a lot lately. Change the play too late, it looked like. It's costly. Concern with cover 9 is this area here, that mid-read, where it says mid-read. They tend to play that horribly. So you kind of almost have to play it like it's cover 2. And what I mean by that is the way the safeties play with the quarter, half. The quarter safety plays so bad.
Let's go.
Let's see if we sneak this in here.
Four down. Check. Four down.
It's good play.
Keep it rolling.
That is so bad. Seriously? A sack turns into a 5-yard gain because of a horrible dice roll animation. That is so bad. And apparently I am going to have to spy every time. So let's just do that. Got guys out here again, not looking for work. 3 guys covering 1 guy loosely and ignoring the 1 guy coming underneath. 3 guys went over aggressively toward a go route. Only needed 1, 2 at the most. The third, no concept of looking for work when the running back went out of his check, or at least. Obviously I got lucky there with a fumble, but it doesn't change the fundamental issue with that play. This is actually potentially... I flipped it. It's not as appealing.
Detroit!
Gun! Shimanek, all 78 speed of him, wherever he is. Our routes, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, but my routes, I don't know if I like ran into the D-line or something, but my routes were all goofed up from the beginning. Couldn't get a clean read.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39!
That one cut was way too sharp. I don't know if that was my fault or just a weird input thing. The first cut, obviously, I made him miss in the gap with his linebacker with the one cut, which was crucial because he basically had a free shot at me. Yeah, we're reading the cutback lanes well right now. The only thing I'm concerned about is a potential Gordon fumble. I don't know. He's got like 5 fumbles already in the year. He has 96 carry. Half of them weren't even on big hits, or from guys that have the right ratings to make him fumble. This got an inside-outside run option here, depending on how the box looks. Yeah, it can of course pass out of it too. A 6-man box. Terrible. Like, the fact that I would even think to spin there is ridiculous, but they're just, like, not blocking the inside guy. It's forcing me to have to try to make someone miss that should have no chance at making a play on that. They're doubling a guy who doesn't need to be doubled and not getting to the second level. Meanwhile, in other plays, they'll ignore the double and run to the second level where there is no one and ignore the threat that's actually in the gap. So, who can say? It's just all very random. Perfect blocks. Perfect blocks. The timing of, I mean, obviously holding the blocks was huge, but the timing of them getting to the next level blocks, that was ridiculous. Way more than you should expect. And that's honestly, that's the feast or famine nature of so many aspects of this game is exactly that. There are things that happen consistently that you should never expect to happen on both ways. And then there are things that never happen that you should reasonably be able to expect to happen consistently. I thought I had the wind against me last quarter. What am I thinking? Field goal I missed. Alright. Gotta make a few adjustments here. I know we've only given up 3 points, but that's largely been the luck of fumbles. Which is how I lost one of my games, or my one loss this year. Fumbles in the red zone. Oh, nice throw. Whew. I don't know why the flat took so long to, I guess he was just paying attention to the running back. Okay, the safety, like, being lined up again over this running back that far off of the, it's just so bad. Late adjustment. Oh, he caught that. Double covered. Wow. So, hey, I'm pretty sure he thought that was man. And then right before the snap, I went back to 3. That probably should have been picked, realistically. My defense today has not shown a nose for the ball in the air at all. Yeah, and I had to switch to him and hold left trigger because that specific juke probably every time would make him fall out of his shoes. Silly, but that's how it is. Okay, the way I'm lined up right now, seam is a huge threat, potentially. So I just gotta be aware of that. Joey Bosa. Big time. Big time. That's a could not have a better time to get a sack, that's for sure. Oh boy, what can I do here? I feel like we're predictable, but I just don't know. Yeah, this is something. It's liking the underneath. I think we're gonna have to spy on this time. Just gotta stay disciplined on the underneath stuff. Okay. You can have that. Hurry up, that's alright. Again, gotta stay disciplined on the underneath stuff. I think over the top should be taken care of. It's a rolled cover 3. I don't think he knows that because he went straight hurry up. This whole left area is my bubble with the linebacker. So anything from the immediate seam threats to a crosser. Oh, how is that open? Oh, I'll tell you how it's open. The guy who just made the tackle, the safety, not looking for work at all. Literally stood there and did nothing. Like just act like you're trying to do something here. That's all I'm saying. That obviously is not where you're supposed to line up. Are you serious? And then the third red zone fumble. Fumbles have been the absolute death of his offense this game. Crazy. Let's see if he goes with what looks like an off zone blitz approach. If he does, nope. Pressing up. We'll go the safe route.
No. Check. Patriot.
Yeah, it's a perfect call. Oh. Back off him. It's been a weird game. Oh, come on now. Stepping up into the pocket it just seems so risky sometimes. You step up and like it triggers animations by stepping into the pocket. It's very strange. I hadn't run this all game. I did run a fake off of it. I don't think he's playing aggressive zones underneath, so this could actually work. Numbers wise, it's definitely there. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. What a hit. So defensively, this is like playing a completely different defense from the last game. So just throw all that game film out the window. Let's say a low-key nice game, but it's actually a pretty high-key nice game. Just in case this ends up being press 1, I'm going to send Allen. Got him. Come on, Allen. Oh, great catch. Great throw, too. Wow. Doesn't have speed, but he's got everything else. Oh, that's a touchdown. I can't get enough. Blitzing all the way from the safety spot. I can't get enough time to throw a instant read. That's crazy. That is crazy. I like this look. Just got to read the blocks right. Good run. That's a good run in the red zone. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can work a backside. Probably just do slant shoot on the backside here and read that first, unless we get a good pre-snap read of something else. You see what I'm looking at? This guy should probably get my whip here. Makes a lot more sense. Oh, wow. That animation is horrible. That animation has got to go. That's the same one that he got earlier. I mean, Shimonek's not even a good scrambling quarterback, and I just drug a defender 8 yards for a touchdown. It's horrible. That's horrible. That whole front really cleared out, though. He must have been playing, telling all his guys to play to the back of the end zone. Now, what I was looking for there, had any of his linebackers actually stayed post-snap in the box area, there were some reads to be made, but everyone vacated, so it just turned into a kind of a free-for-all. Oh, jeez, terrible. And another fumble. And, of course, I recover it. That's 4 in one game that I've recovered. That's insane. The dice roll gods are on my side, for sure. Probably the best scrambling QB in the game, too. Marcus Mariota. At least one of them. It's a little bit of a bubble here on this side. Not much of one, but yeah, not bad. And we'll just chew this clock.
Watch it now, Barney. Now let's go. 3:19.
And we can just kneel it out from there. Oops. Well, it was a bit of an odd game with so many fumbles. I think really we should have been looking at a shootout. Had not it been for all the fumbles, should have been a very close game here late. So well played. Unfortunate that that's how it all panned out. But we'll play again. Catch you next time.